Over on the main channel, I recently did a sponsored video, and it's fair to say that it wasn't well received. Maybe I should have looked into the brand I chose to work with a bit more before accepting. But one positive thing I can say about that video is that all the products in it were relevant to the channel. I get a fair number of sponsorship offers and brand deals that I turn down because they have little or absolutely nothing to do with model railways. So I thought it might be fun to share some of those with you and give you a bit of an insight into what kind of offers my channel, which is approaching 20,000 subscribers, has received over the last couple of years. And keep in mind that my content is largely model railway related, it's pretty family friendly, and my audience are predominantly men aged over 45 years old. So I searched my inbox for anything mentioning a collaboration or sponsorship. They come in about once every couple of weeks, and I found around 60 plus emails. Out of those, I think I've accepted around 6, one from Black Pear Models for their power distribution boards, one from 3D Printings Direct for a track laying tool which I've yet to feature, one from Seed Studios for their electronic kits which I used on a Christmas layout, one from Algo Laser because I think laser cutters are awesome and have a place in the hobby, one from Creality for their 3D scanner which was tricky to use but I was able to scan and 3D print myself for the layout, and finally the most recent one, the one that upset a lot of my audience and may have been a mistake, but let's move on from that. Now let's look at the ones I didn't accept, starting with the stuff that I almost said yes to, and then we'll progress through to the items that get less and less relevant. See if you can guess which product makes it onto the top step of my how did they think I was ever going to promote that podium. I get quite a few offers relating to 3D printing, either to review printers or for printing stuff like filament or resins. There's actually one company that emails me almost on a monthly basis about whatever they're wanting to promote, and I do love 3D printers. I think they've got a big part to play in the hobby, and I might have said yes, but for the fact I've already got 3 3D printers that I bought myself. I really like them, and I don't think the products I've been offered so far are as good quality-wise, and I would find it hard to recommend them to my viewers. So I've passed on all the 3D printing stuff so far, but I might say yes in the future. Moving on to the less relevant, but potentially still products my audience would buy. And I thought for this section, maybe we can do it a bit like the Generation Game conveyor belt.
Life is the name of the game, and I want to play the game with you.
Take the doors away, please. Lots of articles are going to pass before your eyes. Okay, good luck with all this. Your 40 seconds starts now.
We've got a couple of games controllers, a phone case, a tablet designed for children, a thermal label printer, a digital picture frame, acoustic foam panels, a floor lamp, a couple of earphone sets, CCTV cameras, a smoke detector, a windscreen repair kit, cycling gear, a 14-in-1 paint scraper tool, an e-bike, 12 colouring pencils, a 6-in-1 air fryer, some clothing, and a TV stand. So that's all stuff that my audience might potentially be interested in, but I doubt they'd appreciate an 8-minute long video dedicated to something like a smoke detector or windscreen repair kit. They're just not relevant to the channel. Now I wanted to save the 3 least relevant items for last, but before we look at those, an honourable mention for this offer of high quality jewels, which nearly made it in, but it was just so ambiguous. What are these high quality jewels? They didn't even send a link. Maybe I should have taken them up on the offer just to find out how quality these jewels were. But onto the podium, and in third place, it's a makeup bag with LED mirror. I have absolutely no idea how I would integrate this into a video. Clearly the person sending out the email had never even watched the channel. In second place, it's the Menopause glass teapot. I've got a few issues with this one. Firstly, I don't drink tea, so they're on the back foot immediately. Secondly, I'm not sure how much evidence there is that tea, even if brewed in a fancy see-through teapot, can help to alleviate symptoms associated with the menopause. And finally, my audience are 96% male, so I think that's going to be a pretty hard sell. And finally, onto the top spot of the how did they think I was ever going to promote that podium, and these are lifelike, shall we call them, companionship dolls. They offered me a huge range of dolls to choose from, and oh my gosh, were there some interesting options. I have no idea how they thought I was meant to seamlessly integrate one of these into my videos about model trains. But if I had managed to do it, according to the email, if I'd have performed well, then I could have become the global spokesperson for the brand. So, there you go. Those are the kind of sponsorship brand deals you might expect if you've got around 20,000 subs on a YouTube channel dedicated to model railways. And whilst most of the products aren't suitable for the channel, I do appreciate all the brands that take the time to reach out and offer a collaboration, and the sponsorships I've accepted so far have definitely helped to support the channel. Alright, that's about it for this one. See ya.